Let's see what's going on with Whitney Cummings. One of our worst people in comedy. She's back. She's got a fresh new podcast with the one and only John Stamos. Okay, I don't hear enough about Stamos. He's one of the people that you kind of forget about. Like when I was a kid, I used to watch Chips. And all I remember was they were on the motorcycles. I couldn't tell you anything about the fucking show. So it's shocking to see some of these old has-been bullshit actors like wind up on another fucking podcast.
Oh.
As if we were asking for it.
Hi, John Stamos on the show today.
Once again, this is incredible. I think Whitney's been listening to a couple of my words. I doubt it. There's no fucking way. But if we go to her channel, every time the intro starts, she's got a different shade of bright. Let's go to Whitney Cummings, her podcast, The Just Whitney Show. I guess it's just on her channel. I could have just went back. But anywho, we could just watch any number of these fucking bullshit shows, see the intro. She's actually wearing the same clothes as she is right here. No, she's not. Never mind. Let's just watch these intros for a second. Let's see like the different shades of Whitney.
I did it. I've stopped doing that.
Okay, that one's a little bit better. It kind of looks like, some type of dream world. She's glowing right now. Now, I forgot I watched this already, but god damn, bitch. How bright can you get? And it gets worse. Somebody's got to sit her down and be like, it doesn't have to be this way.
Bap, bap, bap.
With all this fake laughing and you're over here glowing. Like, I've never seen Tana Mongeau look like a fucking bombshell in my life. She's looking like one of my favorite, dreams at night. But she's always glowing, radiant, trying to hide the lines, the marks, the schemes of her age. Oh my God, I still have this open. So let's go back to this. Let's see what they have to talk about. I can't imagine what kind of shenanigans they're going to get into during this show.
John Stamos is here. And
we'll take a look.
Is John Stamos in love with me?
Everyone's in love.
No, impossible.
I love how the show has this solid buzz that continues no matter what. I guess the person running the show doesn't give a fuck.
Is John Stamos in love with me?
Listen to the buzz of this guy when he opens his mic.
Everyone's in love.
Well, I don't know what that was.
No, impossible.
Bullshit.
I feel like he did text me and he was like, that was maybe my favorite interview. So he's gone on a couple other
Okay, I don't care. Get to the fucking part when you're talking. Now, she's still slinging this thing.
TV.
I wish I could watch a special or something on here, or just watch episodes of the Kardashians. I was watching it last night, catching up with the K's. And I was like, dude, it would be such a great thing to do on the show. But I don't think I have any type of platform I can do that on. So it's a real fucking bummer.
That's OnlyFans TV section, so we can get away with pretty much anything. But don't worry, you're not gonna get invoice from legal.
Whitney, shut up, okay? I could tell the ketamine has got you twisted. Now Whitney's blowing out her fucking shirt down here. She's pretty heavily pregnant right now.
I mean,
okay, when you gonna pop?
That we'll see.
But she definitely got herself dolled up for this criminal. Look at this fucking guy. This is definitely the guy you see in the casino bathroom. Just leaned up against the sink. Looking for his phone once again. He's definitely a guy that loses his phone. A lot.
Please. Let's go. Are we rolling?
We have our first clip.
Are we rolling?
First clip.
Yeah.
What?
And today is the day that we reveal the father of my child.
Wow. Okay, so look at Whitney over here, man. Them nostrils are fucking, I would talk extraterrestrial to the max. What the fuck are those, bro? I can't say it enough. How come nobody shows up and they're like...
Yo, bitch, what you do to your nostrils?
Rolling.
First clip.
Yeah.
What?
And today is the day that
Wait,
we reveal the father of my child.
Seriously?
Live on the podcast.
Is it me?
What's happening?
Oh my God, so he doesn't know, okay? John Stamos is one of them puss smack. He's one of them villains of the vagina world. He definitely doesn't call the girl back the next day. Not a good look. I don't think he's a very good guy. Just the way he's already on his fucking phone looking at the PGA tours. I don't know what he is. Is he a golfer or is he just one of these fuckers that gambles all the time? But he could hardly, be at this show right now. He's just in his phone already set up for another one of these bullshit fucking podcast where he's just going to tell him about his dumb life and how like he hasn't been in anything in a damn long time.
Are we rolling?
Ah!
First clip.
Yeah.
What?
And today is the day that we reveal the father of my child live on the podcast.
I don't buy it. Okay, so Whitney's over here with these like, slender lips. That's a lot of teeth too. That's like a fucking piranha. Oh my God, look at that.
Is it me?
See, once again, like I want to have beautiful teeth, but I don't want to end up like this.
We reveal the father of my child live on the podcast.
Because I'd have to go into the bathroom and do some work on my lips if I want them to, hit, open up wide enough for all these damn teeth to show if I got some new teeth.
Is it me?
What's happening over there?
Yeah, what is going on over there, bro? What the fuck are you doing?
Sorry, I'm just trying to get.
Is that uncomfortable? Do you
No,
want to switch?
it's so comfortable.
Oh, he's definitely coked up. Look how fucking skeezed out he is right now. Look at him. He hasn't even looked forward yet. What's wrong, dog?
Hi, Whitney.
How are you?
Now, how many shows have you done? How many episodes of this?
215?
And this is the first time I've been on.
I've
Interesting.
asked you before.
No, you
Also,
haven't.
if you want to do this, we'll do this.
Okay, so she's got like one of her bedpans. She's probably gonna have like him like take it out already.
I will
Her early birth.
go through our text.
Go
right
ahead.
now.
I'll go through our text.
go
You
ahead.
asked me and then you canceled.
Here we go. The full, Red Bar would say this is the fool's adjustment right here. What is this? What are you fucking doing here, dude? Not a good look.
Then you wanted me to do something with those two funny ladies.
I do
and
have
you canceled.
two
Photos?
photos of you.
That's it.
My screensaver. I do have two numbers for you.
I don't think nobody cares.
No, I think everybody cares. Let's just go
I
through all
want
of
to
our
talk
text
about
messages.
you.
I think I was
I'm so excited about you that you're pregnant.
Thank
Now
you.
you sent me a video. Do you remember?
He is not excited. Okay, I've never, a lot of times I'm like, it is what it is. Okay, and it ain't what it ain't, and he ain't happy to be here. But he's over here. He's like, I am. You're not happy she's having a kid. Nobody is. Look at her. Do you want another one of the fucking Cummings walking around? No.
So excited about you that you're pregnant.
Thank
Now
you.
you sent me a video. Do you remember? And it was sort of out of the. Oh, we have to talk about that weird doctor we went to. You look like a movie. You look like.
Yeah, he is fucking high as hell. He's on that Las Vegas, time wave. Okay, like like when time slows down and you've been up for so many hours that you don't really know what's going on, but you're still high as fuck. Okay, it's a dimension a lot of people know whenever they're Hollywood's finest. Okay, this guy's a known cokehead allegedly. Okay, but he is scazzed out. He's beyond most of like normal people's like wavelengths in the world. He's kind of like. He's like a high bottom guy.
Like so.
Okay, he stays high as fuck in a world of hell, but he's like able to stay higher and higher. So it's like he can kind of just keep existing, just being a cokehead.
Feel Loren or something.
What
or
is this? What is
I'm not
happening?
kidding. Let's talk about when we first met.
You love this story.
What's the
Oh, okay. So he fucked her.
story?
You love this story. At the Bob Saget roast.
Yeah, you came into the room and they said.
I was a writer. This was my first. Well, no, I had written on the Flavor Flav roast the year before.
Yeah.
And then I was a writer on the Bob Saget roast.
Yeah, and they said, come in and meet Stamos, right?
Yeah.
And I thought.
Which, by the way, you're the first person they ever invited me to come in and like pitch to the celebrity.
Really?
So I was already like very nervous.
You were? You walked in, I go, oh my.
What the hell's all this shit on Whitney's neck? I didn't know she was dripping like this. Now, a lot of people get like, these things from K Jewelers and they think they're something. Okay. I don't know what the fuck this is. A horseshoe? Now, she is kind of like she's kind of got them legs like a stupid horse, but, she's got the infamous letter T.
Pitch to the celebrity.
Really?
So I was already like very.
It's like when you run out of ideas of thinking, putting things like a lot of people in like Hollywood have tried every corner to like make themselves feel better. They always wind up back into the arms of God. But like their form of doing that is just putting a cross around their neck, and they think they're protected.
nervous.
You were?
Yeah, right.
You walked in, I go, oh my God, who is that? You look like the hot Muppet in the band, that girl?
Because I did have bangs.
She had bangs. And I was like,
Really thick bangs.
I was
Oh
like, she
my
can't
God.
be funny. She's so hot. And then you were you were even, you were as funny as hot as you were hot.
Well, thank you.
And now
That's
you're,
Oh, well, okay, so she's not buying it. Okay, she's heard that 100 times, and she's trying to erase that shit.
From her memory, she hates hearing that. She fucking hates hearing that shit.
But I like it. I like it when like not Tiffany. What the hell's her name? Whitney. whenever she constantly gets shit on because she isn't a good person. We can't trust
So
her.
successful.
I've been going an hour long. What the fuck have I been doing this whole time?
And
That roast was maybe my favorite ever.
it was a good one, huh?
My favorite ever.
What do you remember? What jokes you wrote for me? They were a couple
Oh,
really
gosh.
great.
He's six. There's no this motherfucker's 60 years old.
Thank you.
And
That's
now
very
you're so
nice.
successful.
He still looks great. Now I'm sure he's had a couple needles shoved into his cheeks, but he doesn't really look highly adapted like a lot of these other Hollywood people. They do it early. I think they jump the gun with like the procedures. You got to let yourself age for a while, then do it. Because once you're like, you're a Tanamonjo and you've done everything under the sun to make yourself not look like a fucking wench, then age starts to kick in. Then them little those little pieces of plastic and injections start to droop, and then you never get them all the way out of your skin. So you just keep adding more and more attachments, and you look freaky. He's done just enough. I think he chews a lot of bubble gum. Okay, with like the way his jaw is structured, he's got kind of a good outline right here. I don't trust him still. He thinks he's something he ain't.
And
that roast was maybe my favorite ever.
it was a good one, huh?
My favorite ever.
What do you remember? What jokes you wrote for me? They were a couple really great
gosh,
ones.
I don't.
I do. I think.
I remember just killing myself on that roast, writing a lot of really good jokes, and then just being leveled by Norm Set being the funniest I've ever heard. Norm Macdonald did corny jokes on purpose.
Right.
And remember during the taping, I mean, what you saw in the final cut was like 5 minutes. That went on for like 18 minutes.
Yes. And we were the only ones laughing, I think.
Oh,
the
well,
comments and stuff.
Bob was.
What am I even watching? I hate this shit. Every time I start to watch it, I'm like, does anything ever happen? It's a lot of this, a lot of talking. Now, Whitney, what are you doing? Let's hop into something else.